The first question is, how does viewing sex as a social construct rather than a biological fact impact how you view the differences you can you come to expect between females and males?
I think that we expect males to act as males if that's what their like biological sex is. Like if they have a penis or whatnot, we expect people to act as males, or if they have a vagina, we expect females to act as females. I mean, that's how I think. That's how I take the question. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Um, what are your theories of gender? Do you think gender is influenced more by biology, society, or interpersonal relationships? Sorry. So I guess we'll go with the first part. What are your theories of gender?
Like we said in the first part, it's how you see it. Like you want females to act like females and males to act like males. That's how we see it in our society.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think as a society, that's how we see it. We see that males should act as males, females should act as females. But for individuals that don't feel that way, I think they're able to divide gender and sex. So like they know that their sex may be female, even though they feel as though their gender is a male. So I guess I see it both ways. I see that why someone could have that theory of gender, especially if they were like an intersexual or transgender. I could see why they would see gender as different than sex, which it is. Do you think gender is influenced more by biology, society, or interpersonal relationships, or maybe even all three?
I think it's all three, because biology is basically you have those type of parts that a male or female has. In society, you could tell a male is a male by his beard, tall, muscular type of build. Or female, most females are short,
petite,
kind of
like that.
petite, yeah. And a person is how you act with relationships, like seeing your father do something, and then I do the same thing, or seeing my mom do something I don't want to do, things that my mom wants to do. So.
Yeah. If you had to pick one of the three, which one do you think has the most influence on it?
I would have to say interpersonal relationships, because I'm starting to realize now as I get older how much I actually act like my father. Because back then I ain't see how funny or helping I was. But now as I get older and older and being around other people and them telling me how much I act like my dad, I'm starting to see how much he's rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
As a kid and up until now.
Yeah. I think it also goes to like you're taught. I think your gender is taught to you. So like those interpersonal relationships that you were taught to act like as a male. How do your theories of gender affect your own actions and your interpretations of others' attitudes and behaviors? So like how do you think?
You go first.
Okay, so how do my theories of gender affect my own actions and interpretations of others' attitudes and behaviors? I think that my theory of like gender is that I kind of put it with sex, so like you should act like a female, and like I was taught that I was a female, so like my own actions, I carry myself more like a female than I would a male. I was taught like ladies are supposed to like cross their legs, like ladies don't, like there's certain things that women do, and that's how I do it, and in my own interpretations of others' attitudes and behaviors, I think that others are the same way. Like they were taught to act like a female, and they were taught to act like a male. So I mean, I think I answered the question. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's what I would say for this question. Did you have the same thing? Well, these are our interpretations from these questions. Honestly, this is how we answer them. We would love to see how you guys answer these questions. tell us if you agree or if we're completely wrong. Either way, we'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, that's section 10. The 5 sexes revisited, pages 120 through 127. And in a minute, you're going to hear about Ain't I Women, reading 11, pages 128 through 142. And yeah.
Okay, so starting out with the questions, here goes the first question. How does the notion of transgenders challenge the ways that you view gender? Does it encourage you to see issues of gender new and different ways? Why or why not?
I think it somewhat does change the way I view the challenge of it, because I was raised to be a girl, and I'm basically a girl, so like I see, like males and females and stuff like that, but like being able to see like transgenders that don't see it as male and female, like there's a gray area between black and white. It's more to it than just you're a male, you're a female. It's more so like there's an in-between place, and I think we all need to understand that there is someone who fits in between that black and white, that male and female. Does it encourage me to see the issues in gender? Yeah, I think that there are issues in gender that we all as a society need to be able to view, like I said, with the black and white view. So yeah, I think it does encourage me to see the issues of gender. For question 2, how does your gender identity influence your understanding of or level of agreement with the author's discussion?
I'm pretty sure, I pretty much think that he hit the nail spot on. Like, for people like myself, I identify as a male. I was born a male. So we have to get our nation or whatever, or the people, to get the exact understanding that there are different types of people out here, and people that don't feel that they are what they actually are. So I feel like I have a better understanding of gender after reading this and actually sitting down talking about it. I could explain it, I hope I can explain it to somebody good enough to teach them that there are different types of gender and how other people feel about themselves. Okay, and with question 3, considering Griffin's discussion, do you think it is possible or desirable to expand or eliminate socially defined gender roles, particularly in the field of athletics?
I mean, I think we can both answer this one because we might feel differently. My opinion, I think it is possible to expand, like to eliminate the social identified gender roles. It's just going to take a lot of work to get there as a society, because we are so set in this is how female operates, this is how male operates. And I think that allowing transgender and intersex women to participate in sports and athletics, that will allow us to open our minds and expand to the idea of, having, there not being gender roles. I guess eliminating the gender roles, or expanding them, that there's not just a limitation to what women do and what men do. There's anything and everything. So, I mean, if you expand far enough, it almost be like eliminating the social identified gender roles, in my opinion. What about you?
Agreeing with what you said, like, I think we can eliminate all of that. It's just going to have to take some time in my eyes, which it has since the start of it. We've came a long way from women not playing sports and all this other gender things to having women playing sports, being actually elite at some sports, and sometimes better than men. So I think we're headed in the right direction. It's just going to take a little more time.
I agree. Well, that's it for our sections. We covered, we covered the 5 sexes revisited and our women. So these are just what we thought is important and we found interesting. If you have any other points or things that we might have missed that you want to talk about, you can easily just talk about it in the discussion board, and we'll comment. Like I said, if we didn't talk about anything, just go ahead and ask us about it. I mean, we read it, so we know about it. Yeah, I hope this was interesting and you feel as well informed as we do. So, thanks for listening or watching.